Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is January 13th, 2026. And here we are playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So, let's get started.
Seacrest County has become the ultimate place to speed. A playground for the most exotic cars and drivers in the world. But this is not a lawless place. Constant competition has led to the creation of the world's fastest police force, Seacrest County Speed Enforcement. The SCPD spare no expense to redline it all the way and make you pay. Every day, new drivers still show up and attempt to tame Seacrest County and outrun the law. The pursuit for the ultimate drive starts here. Which side are you on?
Welcome to Seacrest County, everybody. We have cop missions, which will do that, and like a video or something like that. We'll do some of these. But
entry in the Roadsters Reborn race event is confirmed.
Skip
this
that,
race has restricted entry requirements. You can choose any of the available cars to drive in the race. Some cars are locked at this time and will become available as you increase your wanted level.
Porsche engineers have realized a long-held dream. The dream of a roadster that is more original, more sporty, and more liberated than ever. By taking an idea back to the basics, the Boxster Spyder is based on a pure, lightweight design with no comfortable extras. Featuring a tuned version of the proven 3.4-liter flat-six Boxster engine, which sits just ahead of the rear axle, the Boxster Spyder weighs only 1,275 kilograms. There is a noticeable kick in acceleration when compared to the other two models in the range, and the car is always alert and willing to change direction. No air conditioning, no radio, no cup holders, no door release levers. This is the lightest Porsche you can buy, and one that returns to the formula applied in creating the classic 1950s Porsche 550 Spyder.
If you guys enjoying the stream, make sure you like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Here we go. Let's race. Left side of the screen is bounty. The more driver and more faster and harder you burn, the more faster and harder you drive. I can't make the roads right now. question is though, who would they right mind to play? Shortcuts for this guy. How much to the finish. All right, first place. Not bad. Get some new cars. 2 new cars, mind you. Let's take a look at what we got. Mazda RX-8. Another new car we got is the Dodge Charger SRT-8. We'll worry about the cop missions later. Alright, so we have our first pursuit here. And I'm gonna drive the Mazda RX-8.
The RX-8 was launched in 2003 and has sold over 160,000 units worldwide. So far, this car has won more than 50 global awards, including many Car of the Year awards in 2003 and 2004. With a refreshed look and an improved performance, the latest RX-8 is still as stylish and fresh as it was when first launched. The Mazda RX-8's most unique feature has to be its Renesys rotary engine Genesis engine, which generates an incredible 232 bhp from a comparatively small, naturally aspirated 1.3 liters. Redlining at 9,000 RPM and with a very smooth power delivery, this light engine succeeds in creating an exciting driving experience. The 5-spoke wheel design features a shape which can be traced to the triangular rotor shape of its engine. Rear hinge doors show innovation in allowing passengers to easily access the rear seats while retaining an overall sports car size and shape.
Let's go with the red one because I like the reds. So this is a pursuit. We don't have any weapons available for this event. But yeah, here we go. This is where the fun part begins, right here. comes the cops.
I'm with the vehicle now. Guys don't look like they want to stop. I got a change here.
But you don't have any weapons available for you. That means you don't have any spike strips, jammers, or anything like that. No.
Suspect is entered the construction site.
More cops.
In pursuit of a Mazda RX-8. Contact. Suspect is driving aggressively.
Highway.
Pursuit is headed onto Memorial Highway.
Shoot.
All units heads up. I'm going to disable his car.
This is it with the AI's
Proceed with
car.
caution.
Oh, we got arrested for it. Change of scene.
I've made contact.
You make contact, all right, buddy.
Moving in close to try slowing down. All units, pursuit escalation. You suspect is driving extremely dangerous. You've got to end this now.
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that. I did not realize. I did not think that I was just gonna come out here and just.
Target is heading towards the rock tunnel. Suspect is not responding to my instructions. Let's see how he responds to this.
Easy. Easy does it. Three new awards. We leveled up to level 3. We're a suspect now. New cars we get. A Lancer Evolution. Let that car. A Camaro SS for the Performance Series, which is locked at the moment. Alright, we have some new events here. Vantage Point is a new review. Is a preview of a car you can drive.
Horatio Pagani and his team have once again created a piece of art able to speed over 350 kilometers per hour. Created in Pagani's Modenese studio, only 5 roadsters will be built complementing the existing 5 coupes. The 7.3-liter V12 Mercedes-Benz AMG engine howls like a wild beast when the throttle is opened. This is accompanied by the sound of air rushing into the air intake, positioned just above the driver's head. The Carbo titanium monocoque needed only a slight redesign, due to its unique strength, to deal with the absence of a roof which when removed is stored in the front. The wheel nuts are made entirely from titanium and feature the Pagani logo.
So a preview event, which is basically a time trial event. Basically, that's what. And that's for the exotic series, which will unlock that later on while we play the game. Ouch. Ouch. The airfield. Silver medal. We'll take it. No new cars yet, but we do have a new spike strip. We do have a new hot pursuit in this one, but we'll take care of that later. Now we have a duel event this time. Now a duel event here, you can only choose 2 cars here. You can either choose. We're gonna use the Lancer Evo.
Different for a reason. Known as Evo to its friends, this is a high-performance sedan and the 10th official version to date. The Lancer Evolution saw success in the World Rally Championships with drivers' titles from 1996 to 1999 and a Constructors' Championship win in 1998. One of the Lancer Evolution's most revolutionary technologies is the Super All-Wheel Control SAWC system, which indirectly directs engine torque to the outside or inside wheels as needed. Making use of all available traction, SAWC gives the Lancer Evolution unparalleled cornering, acceleration, and safety. Every element of Lancer Evolution is specifically designed to improve performance and safety, from the racing-developed aerodynamics to the wide fenders, aluminum roof, and vented aluminum hood.
I'm gonna get it in my favorite color, orange here. So we have to fight. So it's a race against the Subaru versus Mitsubishi. All right. I think we're starting out in the rain, I think. Yep, starting out in the rain. Jesus Christ. Not expecting that to happen. Oh, almost hit the wall. So I guess Mitsubishi, after all, is the best car for Road Rally Championships. We have 2 rewards here. Let's take a look at them. BMW for the Sports Series. And a card for the Performance Series, which that'll be unlocked later on as we play. But yep, that's also for the Sports Series. Breach of the peace. Reports are coming in to increase the police presence in light of the recent spikes on the street racing throughout Seacrest County. Not that you have anything to do with that, would you? We have a new equipment.
Your car has been installed with the latest anti-pursuit technology, the Spike Strip. Based on SCPD technology, the system releases a lethal spiked strip from the rear of your car. If another vehicle drives over the strip, they will be damaged and temporarily immobilized. Use the moment well and make your move. Your vehicle can only carry a limited number of strips and will take time to recharge after each use, so only fire when you are confirmed a hit. Your heads-up display will let you know when the system is online.
So we're gonna drive the Dodge Charger SRT.
The Dodge Charger name is a historical one associated with performance. With 4-door flexibility, the Dodge Charger SRT8 is a sophisticated, versatile muscle car that excites at every turn. The 425 bhp that the 6.1-liter Hemi V8 generates makes it equally as powerful as the legendary Hemi engines of the muscle car era. The Dodge Charger also features an electronic stability control designed to assist drivers during extreme steering maneuvers. Prominent wheel arches house the familiar 5-spoke aluminum wheels, while the aggressive front grille, broad-shouldered fenders, and sloping fastback roofline allow the Dodge Charger to dominate the road in style.
All right, let's go. So we have 4 spike strips, 0 jammers, 0 turbos, and 0 EMPs. I think this is where they introduced the roadblocks in this race here. Someone must have hit traffic again. Come the cops.
I'm with.
We're intercepted.
Suspect is driving aggressively. Central requesting a roadblock.
Yep, they used the roadblock.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position. Maintain current route.
Level 1. You want a spike strip, buddy? Not gonna pull over.
Contact. All units, heads up. I'm going to disable it.
Monitoring spike strip release in your area.
We
Proceed
missed
with
it.
caution.
Spike strip missed the target. Spike strip online.
He missed it. Ooh, missed it. Good.
All units, roadblock has been compromised.
Good.
Air pursuit of Dodge Charger SRTH.
In pursuit of it. Missed it.
All units, roadblock has been broken. Repeat, roadblock broken. Suspect is still running.
All right. Made it through. Safely. Maserati. All right. Let's take a look at the BMW Z4 here.
An expression of joy. The BMW Z4 S-Drive 35IS is a modern reinterpretation of the classic Roadster, following in the footsteps of the 1930s BMW 3151 and the 1950s BMW 507. Adaptive M suspension helps deliver power and precision straight to the tarmac throughout the rev range. A light touch of the accelerator is all the twin turbocharged 6 cylinders need to provide an experience to match the freedom of roof-down driving. Driving a Roadster is an expression of style, not of extravagance. An elongated bonnet encourages your eye to trace the striking low shoulder line to its powerful rear. The hardest decision the driver has to make is whether the shortest route is the most enjoyable one.
All right. Somebody wrecked. Yeah, cool. Get out of the way. That's called using your brain. There we go. A Nissan 370Z Roadster. Nice. I'm gonna try these preview events. The Carrera GT.
Originating from the pits of Le Mans after a 16th overall victory, the engineers went on to develop a concept to show what was technologically feasible. 1,270 handcrafted units were built because exclusivity occasionally needs a limit. Underpinning the Carrera GT is a self-supporting carbon fiber body, which can handle 603 bhp and a speed of 201 miles per hour while remaining incredibly light. The Carrera GT is lighter than the current lightest Porsche available. The world's best-selling high-performance car of 2006 is instantly recognizable as a Porsche. The typical Porsche front includes 3 air intakes, which identify the commitment to managing airflow in the overall design. The engine cover is a beautifully crafted twin-power dome of cross-drilled stainless steel. Seductive performance every day, based on the car that redefined.
Welcome, Cadet. You have been accepted into the ranks of the SCPD, the world's fastest speed enforcement unit. You begin your career as a Rank 1 cadet with limited access to the department. The pinnacle of the speed enforcement unit are the Rank 20 Ultimate Enforcers with access to any vehicle or pursuit resource required. Your career with the SCPD will be measured on your performance in the field. All of your actions are monitored and recorded in the system as bounty. The more bounty you are awarded during an active mission, the faster you will progress through the comp ranks. Basic busting procedure is to bring the suspect to a halt or force the vehicle to stop with excessive damage. As an interceptor, you are authorized to use any available force to bring the suspect in. The objective is to bust the suspect in the shortest amount of time, minimizing impact on the population of Seacrest County. All interceptor response cars are fitted with an SCPD nitrous system. Use this system to give your vehicle a short burst of acceleration, enabling you to close the gap or impact the suspect with more force. If the suspect gets too far away, there will be a limited time to re-engage before the assignment is over. Stay close and stay sharp. Today you will be driving the Ford Crown Victoria. As you prove your value to the department, Command will make more exotic equipment available to you. Good luck. Officers in pursuit of a Mazda heading south on 3 Points Road.
Confirmed. Suspect is exceeding all posted limits. Requesting assistance.
Interceptor assistance is command approved and en route to your location.
Affirmative, Command. Interceptor unit is on scene and engaging pursuit. Standing down. Over to you.
Suspects are now under arrest for initial processing.
I didn't realize I was muted.
The Subaru Technica International Division was created in the late 1980s to coordinate development of Subaru's rally cars. They now also create high-performance consumer versions of the Impreza WRX, which combine power with precision and performance with practicality. Power is generated from a 2.5-liter 16-valve boxer engine with turbo and intercooler. Generating over 300 bhp at 6,000 RPM, trademark poise and pin-sharp handling are retained at all times. The 5-door hatchback design has been developed from the standard Impreza model. Noticeably widened body flares and a longer wheelbase with shorter front and rear overhangs clearly define the Impreza WRX STI and outline its performance credentials.
All units, we have a high priority situation on Mission Beach.
Contact. I don't think he'll be troubling us again. I've made contact. My vehicle has taken damage.
I've got to stop muting myself.
Target has been apprehended. All units, stand down.
Oh, we got 4 rewards. Let's see what we got. Congratulations, officer. You have been promoted. Yay! The Ford Police Interceptor concept, which is Ford Taurus. That's the Highway Patrol unit, which that's locked. Staying on cop. We're gonna do Blockbuster. This is a interceptor unit. Interceptor event, but we can have the power to call roadblocks in.
As a member of the SCPD, you have the full backing of the command center on every mission. For this next mission, command has approved the use of local roadblock units. Calling in the units will set up a roadblock ahead of you and the suspect on the road. Any collision with the roadblock will cause the suspect heavy damage and slow them down, giving you an opportunity to move in.
And we're going to be using the... These are locked at the moment, but we're going to use the RX-8. I already got the details about what happened in the RX-8 and the street mode, but... So we have 5 roadblocks, 0 spike strips, 0 helicopters, and 2 EMPs. I mean, 0 EMPs, sorry.
In pursuit of a Dodge Charger on Grand Ocean Road. Measuring speeds in excess of 150 miles per hour. Nothing is slowing this guy down.
Central confirmed. Let the interceptor take over. Interceptor 1, this is Central. Roadblock units are approved for use. Move in.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
That's confirmed. Your roadblock is in position.
Suspect has hit the roadblock. All units move in for the arrest. Roadblock unit dispatch, please advise on target position.
Need him down. I think you're slowing this guy down.
Suspect has hit the roadblock. All units move in for the arrest. Repeat, move in for the bust. Contact. This is roadblock patrol. We are on scene and standing by. Over.
Gonna need that on the roadblock. Got him.
Suspect vehicles have been stopped. Good job, officer.
There's another game. Another Need for Speed game where you could play as a cop in this game too, and that's what's that game called? Need for Speed Rivals, which we'll probably play that in later in the future. Do look after it. That's the 177.
Just 20 examples of the Reventon went on sale, with the 21st being built for display at Lamborghini's museum. Costing $1,350,000 and looking more like a stealth fighter, this is the ultimate weapon in destroying motoring preconceptions. To ensure the Reventon was at least as fast as the LP640, its engine has been tuned to develop even more power. All-wheel drive and low-profile 245 front and 335 rear Pirellis help keep this wannabe aircraft agile on the ground. Looking at the car, you can still see traces of the Murcielago underneath all the aggressive, angular panels. The front is now dominated by 2 large air intakes that help cool the brakes. The angular nose is mimicked in the now obligatory transparent engine cover and the rear spoiler.
Hey, good morning, Brandon. How are you? I know it's been a while. I know I haven't live streamed in a hot minute. It's been a while since I went live.
Central to all units, officers require assistance on Mystic Lake Road.
This is a rapid response mission as well. Basically, it's a time
This
trial.
situation is a high priority. You are required on scene immediately.
Immediately is what I can do, dispatch. Don't worry. Oh, jeez, you're in the hospital? Oh, man. Hanging out in the hospital this morning and in the waiting room for someone. Good visit for them. Having stitches removed. Stitches are not fun, I'll tell you that. Alright, we have another rapid response event we'll take care of in a minute. We have 3 rapid response events. Let's see what we got. Fighting dirty. Let's see what it is.
For this next mission, your interceptor vehicle has been fitted with a spike strip release mechanism. Activating the weapon will release a lethal spike strip from the rear of your car. Your vehicle can only carry a limited number of strips and will take time to recharge after each use, so only fire when you are confirmed a hit. Command out.
Fighting dirty is our next mission. We're going to be using... Let's use the 370Z for this.
Power, passion, performance. The Z story continues. New tech yet old school. A new shorter, sharper design, batched ahead of the front doors with the famous glowing Z signature that double as side indicators. The front engine rear-wheel drive layout is the way a sports car should be. The engine with variable valve event and lift, VVEL, thumps out 332 bhp and 270 pounds per foot of torque, propelling the car to 60 miles per hour in just over 5 seconds. The genes of the Z are running through every new curve,
Planning on
edge,
doing
and
more
sculpted
live
corner.
streams
The window is
this year
reminiscent of the original
than I did
1971
last year.
240Z. It's still low, it's still aggressive, and now it's got boomerang taillights.
Officers in pursuit of a blue Subaru Impreza on South Base Drive.
Suspect is left road. Repeat, suspect is off-road requesting assistance.
Confirmed. Intercept your officers en route. Intercept the unit. Command has approved spike strips for immediate use. Take them down. Pursuit has left the road and is heading towards the construction tunnel.
Oh yeah, this game does bring back a lot of memories as a kid. I remember getting this game for Christmas one year.
Suspect evaded spike strip. Maintain pursuit.
Wow! Not what I was supposed to happen. Okay, that's a restart. Okay, that's a restart. I was quick getting to Greensboro.
Officers in pursuit of a blue Subaru Impreza on South Base Drive.
Suspect is left road. Repeat,
Never
suspect
was
is
much
off-road
for the
requesting
racing
assistance.
genre. Oh yeah, I do
Confirmed.
play Gran
Intercept your
Turismo.
officers
I'm
en route.
playing Gran Turismo
Intercept the
7
unit.
at the
Command
end
has
of
approved spike strips for immediate use. Take them down. Pursuit has left the road and is heading towards the construction tunnel. Spike strip.
Got him. Wait. Where's he going?
All units, you are cleared to use spike strips. Suspect is headed along Bear Hollow.
God damn, I must have crashed or something. I had a surprise for him coming. I wasn't supposed to drop it. I was going to drop it while he got out of that shortcut. I used to play Gran Turismo a lot. I think one of my personal favorites was Gran Turismo 3. And we get a new car. Alright. Let's head back to the street racing side. We got a new... All these cars are not available for these events, but... Oh, that's the wrong one. Muscle car racing this time. First race in the performance series. Here we go. Oh, I also mentioned the AI will be using shortcuts now. tennis game I might live stream one particular day. Don't know when. Didn't think I was going to come back and win that one. The Jaguar XKR. Beauty and the Beast. It's a hot pursuit event. We have new equipment.
The cops in Seacrest County continue to increase their presence. To fight fire with fire, your car has been fitted with a police-spec EMP system. The EMP system fires a directed electromagnetic pulse from your car to a target vehicle. The system requires an active lock-on to correctly track the target. Once fired, you are required to keep the target car within range and line of sight for the tracking system to engage. If a cop is hit with the EMP, their patrol car will be damaged and temporarily disabled. Use the time wisely.
So now we have access of using EMPs, which stands for electromagnetic pulse.
Unlike any Maserati seen before, the Modenese Company's first true four-seater cabrio is a new and important chapter in Maserati's history. Grand Cabrio is designed for those who take pleasure from good taste and who appreciate Italian power and elegance. Timing of the 4.7-liter naturally aspirated V8 is controlled by 2 overhead camshafts per bank and 4 valves per cylinder, making the engine very smooth. The car's handling is predictable as the weight distribution is only slightly biased towards the rear, even with the roof down, thanks mainly to the engine's position behind the front axle. Created by Pininfarina, the Grand Cabrio has a sinuous, feline beauty, accentuated by a reduced ground clearance and long bonnet. Chrome detailing adorns the car in a continuous trim that encircles the cabin and the trident at the car's nose.
Four EMPs, 2 spike strips.
I'm with you. Engaging multiple seating vehicles, requesting backup. Give me everything you got. Requesting a roadblock.
I'm putting together units ahead of your position. Maintain current route. All units, roadblock office is ready and waiting further orders.
In pursuit of a white Maserati.
Spike strip online.
Ah, Jesus! I couldn't avoid the wreck.
Spike strip is the target.
We got units down. Send EMS.
Don't send the EMS. Please do not send EMS. You can take care of yourself. Oh God.
EMP online.
All units, heads up. I'm going to disable it.
You're not going to disable anything if we won the race. Better luck next time, Seacrest County. A Corvette Grand Sport. That's the car I always wanted. That was actually my dream car as a kid. I always wanted a Grand Sport.
Vorsprung durch Technik. Lead through technology.
Sidewinder. Oh, yesterday I was watching an episode of Sanford and Son yesterday. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this stream down. Like I said, I got some stuff I gotta take care of this morning, but thank y'all so much for watching. I love you guys. I love you for watching. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.